Blessings and welcome to all of my awesome Aries out there. This is Synergized Tarot by Tammy, and this is your February 2020 tarot reading, whether it's your sun, moon, or rising sign in Aries. And before we go and synergize together, much love to all of you who have supported my channel through subscribing, sharing, and sending me all those positive vibes. I'm truly grateful. So let's start off with a light attribute for you. And you have the card of Priest. And what it says on this card: facilitates spiritual commitments, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. So it looks like others will be looking towards you maybe this month here, Aries, for some type of advice. Maybe you need to go see a priest. Maybe there is guidance that you are seeking out and will be able to receive this month. But you are opening up that spiritual energy and seeking those who have the wisdom to help you this month here. So let us go to the first house for you, Aries, connection to yourself here. You see that you are opening up stronger to your own belief in your faith and feeling like it's time to break free from the devil, right? It is breaking free, right? The priest here, I'm just saying there's this like shaking up the devil in you, Aries, right? With the devil and the priest here. So yes, I feel like a focus, there may have been maybe a little bit of darkness for some of you, Aries. And I really feel like you are opening up to focusing on committing to your own growth and evolvement in your spiritual belief. And that's why there's something that you are breaking free from here, Aries, this month here. Breaking free from something that has held you back. It could just be conformity, rules, regulations, right? That's what all this Capricorn energy that we've been feeling for a while here is what's going on here. And the other card, you've got the connection to the female. So maybe focusing on a lot of you Aries females, definitely you are breaking free from the shackles and not going to conform anymore. You are the channel of light, and you are focusing on that beautiful spiritual energy that you have been feeling. So yes, so there may be some temptations for some of you females out there also in regards to love. But opening up to your creative flow and being able to express yourself in a more freeing way. Opening up to your temptations, your sexual desires here. So let's go to, oh yeah, and you'll have Venus in your first house. No wonder. Okay. So yes, you're going to have a Venus in your house for most of the month. So no wonder there's a lot of temptations out there. You are feeling yourself this month, and you are wanting to feel desirous, and you're breaking free from those situations that aren't allowing you to feel that spark within you. So let's go to the second house, Aries, and you do have Uranus in there. Uranus and Taurus, shaking up things in your finances and resources. So let's see, Aries. What do your finances and resources look like? So, excuse me, the Five of Pentacles here, that I had my tea here. Guess not. But the Five of Pentacles is stating that there has been some changes in your financial stability, and that's what the Five of Pentacles is. You know, maybe there has been, with Uranus being in Taurus now, and for the next 7 years, you may have to look at a big change and flux in how you grow your resources. You may have to be with that. You may all of a sudden lose some type of ability to grow and prosper. You may lose your job. But I feel like with the Five of Pentacles, you know, I have to go back up to the Devil card up there, being free to, you know, it's kind of like you have to believe in that spiritual connection, the priestly energy. That's why I feel some of you, yeah, I feel like you may have gone through some dark times and are trying to get back on your feet again. And I feel like there's guidance, assistance out there for you, Aries. But I do feel there'll be, and this could have started suddenly and abruptly, some changes in your finances and resources for you, Aries out there with Uranus being in Taurus. But I feel like keep on focusing and believing in that channel of light and the divine's connection. I feel like things will look up for you. Things will look greener. You know, just stay connected. I feel like being out in nature, if things get difficult, you know, get out there, and even though it may be cold outside in nature, I feel like it'll be good for you to get out of the darkness, like get out in the light. For some of you Aries, just being out, walking out in nature, I feel is getting some light, some positive energy for some of you Aries. Yeah, let's go to the third house Aries, and that's connection to communication. So let's see how your communication this month looks like, Aries, here. So let's see, Aries, third house communication. Yeah, Nine of Swords. So there does seem to be some type of difficulty in maybe some type of financial situation that has not worked out. I feel like there is something of, you know, something painful that may have happened to some of you Aries in regards to your stability, your financial, yeah, the Tower. I do feel it could be losing something through the court system, legal, losing a job that you've worked for a big company, losing a lot of money from a company, losing something. Yeah, so I do feel some of you Aries are having to look at some things that may have put a lot of darkness, maybe a lot of you're dealing with a lot of things, heavy things, I feel, for some of you Aries, and that's why the priest energy is coming in here. And it also could be that you Aries are seeing others who are having some difficulties and challenges. Maybe you are definitely, yeah, you've got a lot in your 12th house. So you know, there's a lot of things happening, clearing out karma cycle, but I feel like you also, with so much in your 12th house, you are becoming that priest. You are wanting to get out there and help others. And so I see for some of you Aries, you know, I'm seeing prison, I see hospitals. So maybe helping others in that capacity. So with the 12th house, there may be some dealings with prisons and hospitals for some of you Aries. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Some of you, there may be some type of situation where someone's maybe having to be incarcerated, being put into a hospital because of maybe their mental health, something of that sort, Aries. Sorry for it being kind of a little heavy right there, but that's what I'm feeling. But it's important to tap into those feelings and emotions and those that are being affected. But I feel a lot of you Aries are here to help others, too. It may be heavy this month because of the burden that you feel to give to others. And I feel a lot of you are feeling the burden with so much in your 12th house, feeling like you need to, you know, help and assist in some ways. But I do feel there is something that's happening also for you Aries to feel something karmically happening at this time. So let's look at the 4th house here, and that's connection to family and home. Let's see how your 4th house, the Emperor. So the Emperor is taking charge of his castle, being in charge. So yeah, a lot of, and this is the connection to you Aries, the Emperor. So I feel like you're taking charge of your own castle, your own home, taking charge of things. And maybe this is why there's some pain involved. You're breaking free from some type of situation that has not allowed you to feel like you are in charge of your own life. And I feel some of you, maybe that's what it is. You're breaking free from a situation that has been holding you back from feeling powerful, Aries, and you're gaining your power back. You want your power back. So a home, yeah. So, and it is in the fourth house and the number 4. So we see 4 and the number 4. There's a focus on the home this month for you, Aries. A focus on home life and getting things under control for yourself and standing in your power and taking charge. There may be some type of dealing with the home. That's what I'm kind of feeling too. Maybe having to break free. Maybe some of you Aries are fighting over a home, something of that, something in court. I just feel like maybe for some of you Aries, it's almost like, do you want to go through this pain? Do you really want to fight this battle? Is it worth keeping this castle? So some of you are really understanding what you need to do to get under control of situations happening in the family life, home life, and what you need to do about it. So let's get to the 5th house, and that is the connection to love, romance, children here. And oh yes, you will have a full moon on 9 February in your love house here. So Leo, let's see. 6 of Swords, moving forward here. So yeah, something about moving forward in regards to maybe a family life, home life, children, moving forward. Yeah, I feel there may have been something happening in a court situation, a home life, where you're having to move forward. Like, you know, there has been something painful that has happened within the family situation, and I feel like things need to be resolved here. So you're looking towards, maybe I'm feeling with the priest, mediation, finding new avenues to maybe communicate. I feel there's a connection to children, and trying to take control over the home life and dealing with issues in regards to that and financial obligations. That's kind of what I'm tapping into here. But there's luck. So yeah, I feel like a lot of you Aries who are dealing with situations in regards to legal dealings or family legal issues. I feel like there's luck in coming to a resolution and being able to move forward on something, moving forward on a home sell, or moving forward on child custody, moving forward on things that needed to be taken care of to allow you to finally break free from, you know, the shackles, the devil. It's like you're finally ready to just break free. You're taking care of things now. So yes, let's pull some love romance cards for you, Aries, for this connection to February 2020. Moving forward, luck and moving forward, strong in your power. There may be some temptations out there. Yes, flirt. So it's important for you, Aries, to get out there and flirt. Maybe that's why there's going to be a temptation of flirting, passion, connection to someone. Let's see here, a couple more cards in love. Pay attention to the red flags. So there you go, the devil card. Pay attention. I feel through having a good time flirting, there may be a strong connection to someone who you need to pay attention to. There may be this connection to someone who may already be in a relationship. But let go of control issues. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So be cautious, and you know, Mercury will be in retrograde from February 17th to March 10th. So be aware of relationships. Just be aware of what's going on with those that you connect with and communicate to. So if you meet anyone between February 17th and March 10th, you may just want to see if there are any red flags. Just kind of take it slow and easy until after that time, just to make sure, but because it could be true love. Could be true love here. So yeah, even though there may be a temptation, red flags, it could really be true love out there connecting to you. And maybe that's why there's some pain involved. Maybe finding true love and being with the one you love may make you have to make a decision about another relationship here. So let's go into the 6th house here, Aries, and that's the connection to your day-to-day life, your work regime, your health. So Aries, you get 2 cards here. Wow, you're looking almighty powerful here. And the King of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to be able to work your magic. You also have the Emperor, you being really strong. Maybe this is about you creating something in your home. I feel you, oh yeah, maybe a lot of you, Aries, are determined to create your destiny, and you're working from home. You're creating something through a home business, and that's where you're going to make your magic. That's where you're going to grow this ability to be the King of Pentacles, managing your own ideas and having all the resources and tools to make it happen. Yeah, that's what I see for some of you, Aries. This may be why things have been difficult. Maybe you have decided to be without, leave your job so you can fulfill your true destiny here. But look at the King of Pentacles. This could be about finding those who want to invest in your ideas, those who believe that they can prosper from your ability to create magic. So yes, Aries, you are magical. So even though there does seem to be some difficulty for some of you, Aries, things are looking a little clear. We see moving forward, luck coming through, finding the magic within, growing and prospering. And so, yeah, maybe this is finally receiving some type of ability from others to grow now, because you've won some type of, deal from a big company. You landed a big contract. There's something about receiving and then being able to be free to open up to your own ideas. Yeah, that's what it is. Wow. Okay, so let's go into where we're going to the 7th house of relationships, partnerships, marriage. Let's see how that 7th house is looking for you, Aries, in February. Here we go. The Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is you being strong and clear about what you want to communicate. It definitely looks like some of you are, with the Queen of Swords in your 7th house, looking for balance, and I feel justice. So that's why I feel there's some pain involved in dealing with the situation of leaving a relationship. The Queen of Swords is someone of authority, getting legal advice, going to the justice system, and receiving the blessing, receiving the clarity to finally be free. So yeah, the Queen of Swords here, I feel this is the connection to some of you, Aries, being free from a situation now. I do feel if you're dealing with legal matters in regards to child custody, a home, finances, things will be fair. I feel there will be some things that you're just going to have to be without, but I feel overall you're heading towards a new environment, a better outlook. So I feel, right now, even though there's stress involved, stress and maybe getting through this challenging time here, but I feel like once you're free, you're going to see how amazing your ability is to really create and prosper on your own here. So let's see, the 8th house, that's connection to transformation, changes, endings, things happening here for you, Aries, to get on your pathway, to see things clearer, to have changes that you want for freedom. 3 of Wands, yeah, this is about looking out onto the horizon, not looking to the past, planning for the future and being really positive. So that's what I see, Aries. Even though there may have been some dark times, we see that the light is coming through here and things are looking positive because you are managing your own resources, making things happen that you have wanted to, and now putting things in action. I see some of you traveling to foreign lands to grow and prosper some way. It's like your ideas, something that you have been growing, a business that you have been doing at home. Maybe you're going to travel and bring it to others all across the country there. But this is in your belief in magic. It really is your belief in the divine and being able to channel that spiritual connection, Aries, commitment. So this is for some of you, I feel, traveling and leaving and moving forward because of a new commitment. Yeah, some of you, that's what I'm seeing. Maybe leaving your homeland, maybe leaving to be with you know, an emperor such as you, or with someone else here. This is magic happening for you, a commitment and traveling to enjoy that positive new life there. So yeah, some of you are planning for a new future and being committed to it here. So whatever you're planning, it's positive, and stay committed to it. That's what I feel. Your ideas are coming through, and don't give up. Things are getting more clear for you. So let's go to the 9th house, and this is connection to knowledge and wisdom. And yes, let's see here. Let's see what the 9th house has for you. What kind of knowledge and wisdom can... Oh, that, did you see that one? That one wanted to fly out. Let's see what the important messages for you, Aries. What is... Oh, wow, the Chariot movement. That's why we're seeing... Wow, and you saw that card fly. So remember, we see the number 4 in the house of number 4. So Aries, this is about changes in the family life, moving, going to a new country, taking your family far away. Maybe this is what's painful. Maybe something, you know, having to leave. Maybe, yeah, maybe your children are feeling pain because they're having to leave and be without, and setting for a new environment. Yeah, so there's this change with a lot of you, Aries, in regards to family and home life, but it's allowing you to finally move in the direction. And even though it may feel painful right now, it's like you are going to finally have your own castle. You will finally have your own place, your own home. It's like you will feel grounded where you're going. That's what I feel. You really are going to feel at home. So if there are any moves that are happening for you, Cancers, that you have been worried about, feel positive about it, because I feel you can see all the light. I feel this is a beautiful change for yourself, for your family, getting through obstacles for a better life, and that's why I feel there's planning, a positive change. And maybe this is why you're moving, because of a marriage, a commitment, a proposal, something of that, Aries. Strong connection to maybe a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn here. So let's see. Oh, that one wanted to fly out here. And here it is. What is this card? So yeah, I feel like this is wherever you're going, this is about growing and spiritually evolving and maturing. So I feel like a lot of you a lot of you Aries who are moving, something about the home life is changing. You are spiritually growing from this experience that you're moving towards. It's really going to be really a growth in who you are spiritually. You're learning something through this change, this evolution, this movement that is happening for you here. What a beautiful message from Spirit. Moving to grow and spiritually evolve. It's all positive. And the other message that you get here in your 9th house, soul solitude. Soul solitude. So it says, Sorry, I was trying to get a place where I could read it better. Your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where you can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. So soul solitude, knowledge there is, I really feel a lot of you, it's important. That's why I feel this connection to getting out in nature. Maybe you're going to a place that's connected to being out to nature, going to a country that's very spiritual or something. But I just feel it's changing your soul. It's really allowing you to be a lot clearer in your mind. So that's what's happening for you, Aries. There's a big change for some of you who are moving that's allowing you to experience new knowledge and clearing out your mind, body, and soul through this new experience that you're going through. 10th house, let's see here. That's your career. Oh, wow, you've got a lot going on in your career zone. No wonder. No wonder. So you do have Jupiter that just went in there in December. Mars will be in there for this month. And of course, you have Pluto and Saturn. Wow, what is going on in your career? This is why I feel there's an opportunity that may come about in your career that's going to allow you to grow and prosper. And wow, it's like you got this magical touch. Others see who you are, and I feel it's because of what you're creating. You have the power now in your hands, and I feel like going others are wanting you to go to them to show what you have. That's what I'm seeing here. Aries, let's see. Yeah, positive communication in your career. There's something coming. Someone of authority, someone who has a big company, the financial gain to give you, to help you. So that's why I feel like even though there is some dark times and things that have been difficult, Aries, now is the time that your power is going to be strong to be able to have positive communication to really forward yourself in the direction that you want. Yes, this is the time for the magic to start for you, Aries. Here, partnerships, deals, contracts. That's what I'm feeling. I feel there's a partnership, a deal on the horizon, migrating, yeah, traveling. A lot of you, Aries, are migrating, traveling, moving. This is what you're doing. You are meeting the right people, connecting, and focusing on a big change, breaking free, and moving forward. So let's go to the 11th house. And the 11th house, let's see what we got going on there. Here, you will have the sun there for a little while, and also Mercury, and then it'll go into your 12th house there. So let's see. Let us focus on some of the positive energy with the sun being in there for a little while in your 11th house. Knight of Cups, that's positive vibes coming through. This is about messages of love. Going on a journey that you are going to be filled with joy and being able to express yourself artistically. Yes, you are about to embark on a journey through connections with others, taking a journey to fulfill something that you love to do here. Aries, how cool is that? Yeah, blessings, wishing upon a star, fulfilling your journey here. So there's definitely something positive through communication to allow you to go on something very positive, to start to fulfill something that you have been wanting to do intuitively, artistically. Expressing yourself, getting out there and showing what you got there, Aries. Yeah, a lot of you are taking your own power. A lot of you are creating. You've got some great ideas, and you are the emperor, how to stand in your own power and gain your own authority and be confident in it. So let's look at, we do have a lot happening for you in your 12th house here of Pisces, and there will be a new moon in there on 23 February. So I feel that's why there's a strong connection to the priestly energy, channeling the divine light. The 12th house is all about that energy. and believing in that. And that's why I feel you are focusing on new beginnings by the end of the month, focusing on your intuition, your insight, your artistic expression. Yes, let's see here. What do we have? The moon. No kidding. And guess what? That is where that new moon is on 23 February. And that full moon will be in your 5th house on 9 February. So it looks like things are going to be shown to you, and it'll, listen to your intuition. There's things that are coming to you to be able to express yourself in this lifetime through your own soul. And that's why I feel the soul solitude. I feel this connection to taking time to be with oneself with so much in your 12th house. That is about soul solitude here. It really is about taking time to connect to what the moon is trying to express to you, Aries. Your intuition, the flow that you're supposed to go to. Yes, that is really wonderful to see that your intuition is strong this month, and things are going to be shown to you. You will see your gateway opening up to your pathway, especially your male Aries here. And then we have the female up here. So look at the balance up here. We see that the male and female, you both are starting a cycle. You are breaking free from something, opening up to your own creative and artistic ability. And, that is why this is important, to listen to your intuition this month. Listen to what's coming through for you. And to be able to move forward. You're going on a trip. You are definitely listening to oneself this month here. So it's a beautiful reading for you, Aries, here. So much love to all of you. And if you ever want a personal reading, please connect with me. All my links are below. And until next time, with pure love, there's energy. Tammy.